Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to our podcast.
Lez-Come-Together.
I'm Jana.
And I'm Jo.
Hey, Jo.
Jana, welcome.
Welcome. I managed to say it without laughing my pants off this
Like
time.
last time, yeah.
I know. You didn't give me enough drink.
That's true, actually. You've only finished one Guinness.
Yeah.
But we are, this is only 2 weeks after the last one. What's going on?
Yeah,
Jana?
it's too... Well, yeah, what's going on, Jo? Why are we doing this so early? I tried to get people's feedback from last pod. People haven't listened to it yet. This is how quickly we're banging them out.
Simon said we're banging them out like an old man on an 18 to 30s holiday. Simon, that's disgusting. Well, the problem is that I've got a couple of work trips coming up. Mm-hmm. I am away next week and then the week after.
Next week? I thought you were going away tomorrow.
Oh, no, tomorrow. That's right. I go tomorrow.
You
Then
okay.
next week's half term, so we are going away
Yep.
to see Vicky's nephew's 16th birthday.
Yep.
Then I go away with work again.
Are you going to tell us where you're going and not taking me?
Oh, yeah, well, it's not. It's work. It sounds exciting,
boring.
but
Okay.
it's work.
Fine. So basically, you're not here for next 3 weeks, and this is why we're doing a pod today.
Yeah, because otherwise it will be at least 6 weeks before I actually do the editing.
So the usual, unprepared. No feedback. No, we have. I actually chased some people this morning for some feedback, and they were all really good.
First of all, apologies to our very lovely regular listeners who are now getting harassed by Jana to give feedback for a pod they haven't even listened to. I mean, one could ask why.
Yeah, exactly. Why not listening as soon as... Well, this is not all of them. Sam, you know Sam?
Sam.
She listened to it straight away. As soon as it comes out, hot, out of press. Twice.
Off the press, not out of the press.
Here we go again.
I love your Jana-isms.
What do I say?
Out of the press.
Out of the press.
Hot out of the press.
That's it. Twice she listened. It's only been out for a few days.
Nice
Amazing.
one.
Yeah.
Right.
So, some are doing better than others, huh?
And we're doing W's today, which is great because why
Is it?
are you not listening? See what I did there?
Why? Yeah, why?
And the other W we've got is some of our listeners' feedback has been about wandering. They've actually listened to what we said and had a own thought about it.
Yeah, they're wondering if what we're talking about is even legal.
Even makes any sense. So Amber had a really fascinating comment. Then let me summarise.
Go, Jo.
So she was saying that we made the comment that we felt that it took us a while to really belong. And part of that was making sure we understood our sexuality and came out. She was wondering, and we carried on to the comment that Vicky and Molly, both who are younger than us and a different generation, hadn't struggled with the same topics. So
Correct.
we made the assumption it was to do with the generation that we came out in. Amber was saying, but she also struggled with that belonging, and she's younger than us considerably, but even than Molly and Vicky.
Correct.
And she wondered if it wasn't about just being gay, but also if you actually fit into the female stereotype. So when people have more of an issue over their gender identity, then it's harder to belong regardless of straight or gay, and that maybe that was the topic. And
it was nothing to do with age. Yeah, maybe.
And we both said, well, actually, we were quite tomboyish.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be different for everyone, isn't it? I mean, I still believe that age thing has got something to do with it because, as you know, when me and you were younger, not many people were aware of the gayness, like the family, the teachers, the friends. No one spoke about it. Whereas now everyone's talking about it. It's talked about.
It's acceptable.
Yeah.
It wasn't acceptable.
So I still believe that for some people that are of a younger generation would be easier because of that. But Amber's absolutely right.
There are other things.
There are other things.
And it depends the environment you're growing up in. If you are born in a very religious home today that has a problem with accepting homosexuality, that still could be that you're struggling with it yourself.
There's so many different factors, right? So, yeah, we definitely have to make sure that we include everyone. And Molly has got her own point of view,
Oh.
which actually I'm going to read out. And it's also very interesting and very valid. She says, on the topic of coming out later in life, not only was my corner of the world, country, more accepting, but I was also in a stable place in my life. So important, right? I had a good career, settled in work, and happy in myself, and I was so much more worldly, wise, confident, aware. Having said that, I have changed massively since coming out. The confidence I had has grown tenfold. I have so many more people in my life that reflect my attitudes. I am fighting for things which I don't feel I did before. I am even more aware of disadvantage and minority struggles. My eyes are more open than they ever were in my teens and early 20s. Being more settled in life means I didn't have as much fear. I went for what made me truly happy. And that's me, by the way.
What? Molly, I think you need to rethink. But so her view on this is not about what age or about what is the topic you're struggling with. It's about self-acceptance. And if you're
Absolutely.
coming out when you have self-acceptance, belonging isn't such a big topic.
So, yeah, there's just so many point of views on this, right?
Who knows who's right? Well, there isn't a right. There's whatever your experience is. Which brings us to another one of Amber's comments.
Oh, Joe, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously at the end of the pod, Jana had that disgusting joke, which we won't revisit. And I made the comment that there's two old lesbians, right? So I'm assuming they've been married for a long time because, you know, us lesbians, we love to stay in a settled relationship. Here we go, massive assumption again.
Yep.
Apologies, Amber. And I made the comment that it's a very male view on a gay relationship, that every time we have any sort of sexual interaction, there would be cunnilingus involved.
I love that word. Now, I didn't know what that word meant until tonight. I thought it was just one of those words you made up, but actually it does mean the stimulation of female genitalia with lips or tongue. Cunnilingus. Never knew.
And what's so great about that is that Jana had to Google it. So I hate to think what her feed is going to be for the next 6 to 7 weeks.
Crap. I have to delete history and all that. Yeah, so sorry. So Amber did say, made a comment about Joe, who has a clearly very specific sexual experience and assumes everyone else is the same. I guess you did kind of assume that.
Well, I was asking you.
Yeah, and I didn't comment because, like, first of all, I was shy. Second of all, I was exhausted from doing an hour of a pod.
Yeah.
And we were at the end of the pod, so I did say, let's leave it for the next one.
My question was to middle-aged lesbians that have been in the same relationship for a long time. You're actually still quite young pups, you and Molly. How long have you been together? Like 15 years?
That's a long time.
Wow. I mean, you're still trying to impress each other. Whereas, you know, me and Vicky, quickie, doesn't need to be any cunnilingus involved. I mean, obviously, I was just saying that. It's not a constant, that's the only way you can be sexually active together, and certainly wouldn't happen on a park bench. But I do appreciate it was a joke.
But also, some people might just, when two lesbians, whether they're old, young, whatever, they might just enjoy doing that every time.
And good for you. Well
Do
done.
you just see it as too much hard work?
Oh, yeah, what an effort. What an effort.
But here's the tip. It can actually make things quicker. So...
Really?
Do you need lessons?
Yeah, no. Yeah, oh.
Oh, no, I wasn't offering. There's YouTube channels, baby.
Right.
Okay,
On
this
that
is
note,
going
This
wrong.
is going very south very quickly.
Okay, next.
Feedback.
Oh, feedback. Yeah, please, feedback. Find it.
Firstly, I want to say there's a real danger that because we're talking on a pod that you might think what we're saying is right. Please note, we are not experts in anything, particularly not on gay, lesbian sexual practices. I've only had very, very small number of partners, unlike Jana. And so I'm sure there are many better people to comment on this. So please don't take anything I say as gospel truth Although I do say it confidently, that's been my secret to success in life. Say everything confidently.
Do you know, I just love how Amber laughed about it. She found it so funny, and I think she was just shocked and couldn't believe. So that makes me think that they like kind of think it's quite a lot. And you know, good for you girls.
Just get stuck in.
I don't think they've been together a long time, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know, whatever tickles your fancy.
You know, I need to tell the story once when my poor dad, who's not with us anymore, sorry, Dad, but I'm sure you won't mind me sharing.
I'm sure he won't.
My mum and dad ran the local youth club.
Oh, yeah.
So we often went on these adventure weekends away where they'd take people in the community, and a lot of them like didn't have the money to do it any other way, but they'd take them to centre parks, and we went to, it was called the Frontier Camp, where you used to do all these sort of outward bound activities. Mm-hmm. And at one point, the boys kept shouting, "Give us a blowy." And they would say it like, "Give us a blowy, Pam." And my mum...
To your mother?
To my mother.
Wow.
And my mum and dad learnt a lot. And it was awful because I was a 15-year-old with my friends saying that to my parents. But anyway, and my mum turned to me and went, "Jo, what's a blowy?"
Wow.
And I had to tell her.
Oh,
right?
you did? Please tell me how you described this. I need to know, Jo.
Well, I said, "Mum, it's a blowjob." And she said, "Oh, what's a blowjob?"
Oh, no.
And I said, "It's when a woman puts a man's penis in her mouth."
Oh.
And my mum went, "Oh, people really do that?"
Wow. Very...
And then she said, "Oh, your poor father." He's missed out all these years. She swear to God she said that to me.
I don't know what to say. I feel sorry for...
My poor father.
Yes.
I mean, she did go on and give me some more information, which I didn't need. I'm like, "No, Mum, you don't have to tell me," because like she was trying to say, "Well, we do," and I'm like, "No, don't need to know."
I love Pam. I'd like to also think in my head that she never went home and tried any of that.
I hope so too, because
Yep.
at that point she was in her 50s, I would say, and
Well-
we all know when you get to your 50s, it's all over for that.
Oh my God, thinking of parents having any kind of...
Oh no, well, so
No.
it gets worse.
Oh.
At about the age of 6 or 7, I arrive in the bathroom to find this springy thing that looked a little bit like a swimming cap, but much smaller on the side of the bath.
Okay.
And I'm like prodding it, going doing, doing, doing. And I go, "Mum, what's that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's my cap, darling." I'm like, "What's a cap, Mum?" And she explained it.
Oh.
You put it up your vagina and it opens up and tries to cover the entrance so you and
Don't get pregnant.
don't get pregnant. Yeah, right. So 6-year-old, I'm finding that my mother is having sex. I mean, I didn't need to know that.
Wow. Okay. Wow. That's,
She was always very honest.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't. I really need to see Pam soon. I need to ask some questions.
She doesn't listen to the pod. It's all fun.
Oh, thank God. Right.
Sorry,
So
back to you.
feedback. Simon, bless him, he has listened, but he hasn't had time to do the comprehensive feedback.
Oh, Simon.
But that's okay. We won't hold it against you, Simon.
And where's the quiz?
Oh yeah, who's going to do that? Anyway, he said thank you for explaining the cards game.
Right.
Made sense. He's well happy. He also said, can't believe you read out my total bullshit about Wi-Fi from aircraft toilet.
Oh, Simon, you had me.
Yeah,
Totally had.
I love this because you completely believed what he said.
It was only you at the end that went, "You know what, Simon is a Billy bullshitter."
Well-
That I went, "Oh."
Yeah. So tomorrow when you're flying, don't put your phone down the toilet or in your
no,
bottom.
I was going in to try and get some signal.
Yes. Anyway, he loves the gay news, but says the jingle is shit.
Oh, well, Simon, we've moved on. Jana's found. She came in today and Jana said to me, "Haven't you got a keyboard?" I'm like, "No." "Have you got one?" She's like, "No." "Haven't you got a xylophone?" I'm like, "No." But it's all right because we have improvised and we found xylophone noises on the internet.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to do that, but we'll try. Hey ho. Also, he said my joke was the best. Yours kid friendly, as would be expected from a mum.
Right, that's it.
So maybe
My
you need to
joke
step it
today
up.
is not kid friendly, but it's very straight because unfortunately, and relevant to something I talked about earlier, because unfortunately I don't really have a lot of gay jokes. I don't know where Jana gets them from. I'm a little worried.
Yeah, me too. Oh, we have a really good one. Claire's back, been listening, loving the pod, but she has given us a suggestion. Because we're doing W, this works perfectly. She's asking me and you, Jo, if we can whistle.
Of course we can whistle. I mean, we've already spoken about women having very well exercised lips, My lips can whistle perfectly well. I'm just going to move the mic a bit. Oh, sorry, the dog's up. Lie down, it's fine. What about you, Jana? Sorry?
I can't whistle
What? Call yourself a lesbian.
without fingers.
Oh, she is a lesbian, it's all right.
Like, I'm going to try. Right,
Okay.
ready? Don't look.
What do you mean don't look?
You can't look at me because I do this weird thing with my mouth and
Yes, you have to make an O. Oh my God. Looks like you've had a stroke.
it probably does. That's probably why I can't whistle. Wait.
That was so pathetic, people. She had her mic right by her mouth and you still couldn't hear it. No, try again.
Okay. I can't do it, but what it's doing is making me want to pee. So I think I
needs a
should
wee.
stop. So let me
W, we.
We. Yes, I will. I am about to wet myself. But maybe if I remove my microphone, I'll do it on the fingers. Okay? Is the dog ready?
No. Barney, hold your ears. Right, I'm moving the microphone a long way because she's quite good. Flipping neck.
Okay, that wasn't my loudest.
Barney, I just have to give him a...
Sorry, dog.
It's all right, darling.
It's okay, Barney.
Right, okay.
Sorry, we
Right, so she's good with her fingers. We've learned that.
I am indeed good with my fingers, not so good with my lips.
I honestly
can't do it.
thought everybody could whistle
Hang
if
on.
they practice.
Okay, stop looking at me. No, still can't.
Pathetic. But it's the fact the O is meant to be at the front of your mouth.
I think it's the problem with the teeth.
Oh. Okay, let's move on.
No.
She's quite sensitive about it.
Yeah, I am. I am. I get very conscious about my teeth and my lips. See, I have hardly any lips. It's just like I need fillers. Have you
Now
noticed?
You say that? No, never. But now you say it.
Yeah.
You have it's like your bottom and top
Careful
lip
what you say.
is the same diameter.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people, their top lip is quite big. And
Not yours, baby. You've got quite thin lips
I
as
have,
well.
actually, I have.
But not as thin as mine. Anyway,
You should see the other ones. They well make up for it.
your other lips. You were talking about your flaps earlier,
I
actually.
am totally kidding, everybody. That just thought it was funny.
So, yes, that's your answer to that, Claire. Jo can whistle.
Whistle.
I can only whistle on my fingers.
There we go.
That's all I've got.
And the poor dog is really agitated now.
I think that's all I've got for feedback, actually.
Right,
Yeah,
people.
well, it's been...
More
Ruby
feedback.
sent me feedback. Her feedback was that she listened, she loved it. She thinks we should do more videos. You know, remember how I used to do little video snippets on our
Yes.
Instagram? And people love it. So we need to get back to that.
Okay, we need to do some funny things again, though.
Yeah, just try to be funny, be a good start. Yeah,
Okay, I'll work on it.
cool. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you for listening. Hopefully see you and your legs soon.
Oh, is Ruby the legs lady?
How can you not remember?
Because you've got 400 people you talk about most weeks.
There's only 4, darling.
Okay, well, I'm not good at names.
Anyway, so that's all I've got.
That's our feedback. Fabulous. Thank you, everybody, for taking the time. It's always a pleasure to hear your feedback. Keep them coming. I'm back into our email. Les, with a Z, come together, all one word, at gmail.com. I'm now looking every day and we're getting no messages. But at least we're looking, so please send us a
Yeah,
message.
I checked too. There was nothing.
Nothing.
Colin still hasn't replied. I don't think he's listened to last couple.
I spoke to him on Sunday.
Yep.
And he'd done a bit of it and he hadn't got to the main bit yet. And I'm like, hurry up, please.
Yeah, what's going on?
He's busy.
Anyway, back to W's. What you got?
So, you wanted to talk about well-being.
We talk about well-being a lot, right? But, I mean, it's such an important topic because,
Right.
you know, times are hard. There's loads of stress in the world.
Yeah.
There's lots of bad stuff happening. So, well-being, yeah, so important. And
Well, what's interesting about that, though, is although I am going away for work, I'm going for a training on empathy and resilience.
you need that.
I've designed the course
Oh,
because
sorry.
I need it that bad. No, because honestly, it's something that I've become aware of in the last year or two, that you can have two people having the same feedback on the same topic, and one person can go, yeah, okay, thanks, yeah, I'll do that differently. You get the other person that goes, oh no, I'm rubbish at my job. I don't think I should do this job, and I don't feel particularly like I want to come to work, you know. And it's to do with this resilience topic. You know, someone said to me recently, you've got to be passionately indifferent, as in you really want to do the best you can do, But when it fucks up and you don't do the best you can do, you don't go, it's all my fault and woe is me. You go, all right, I'll do it differently. What can I learn? Let's go again.
So that is, a lot of resilience, empathy. Sorry, where's W in this?
No, but
Work?
well-being, I think if
yes,
you are
yes.
feeling confident, supported,
Yep.
belonging, and something happens, you have that ability to bounce.
Yeah,
Whereas
I agree.
if you're feeling sensitive, overworked, stress, unimportant, it gets you
Of course.
in the stomach. So I think well-being is all to do with sort of having those energy, looking after yourself, feeling well, having support networks, all of those things, which are well-being, right?
Yeah, absolutely, all important. And therapy. I've been
So how's that going?
back. Yeah, fine. I really needed her week before, but she cancelled me because she was poorly, bless her.
Okay. She needs more well-being.
Yeah, clearly. But I did see her at the beginning of last week, so it's fine. It's strange because, like, when we spoke about things before, a lot of stuff went back to my mum, but this time it went back to my dad. And I'm like, whoa, where's dad coming into this? So, yeah, really interesting. Real eye-opener.
So were you surprised that, did you always think that it's mum that's been the topics for stuff that baggage you're carrying?
Yeah, I thought maybe dad played some part in it, but actually maybe bigger than I thought. Interestingly, yeah. My dad, don't get me wrong, both my mum and dad were good parents, but they did and said certain things that obviously made me think differently and made me feel how I feel these days. And you project, don't you? And as much as I have loads of male friends, I love men. I've said that before, but
and it always makes me think you're dodge. Carry on.
Boundaries. But my relationships with men can be really difficult, and I think that's because of the relationship I had with dad.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Which again is definitely a topic, but it's not. We're not assuming that every lesbian had problems with a relationship with their dad or anything like that. It's just there will be some.
Yeah, probably, definitely. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm a lesbian because my dad was annoying.
Oh, well, he's annoying. Must be all men. I'll be a lesbian.
Yeah, no, but he did have tendencies. I don't know. It's that dominating thing, isn't it? Men like to dominate.
Again, huge generalisation. We know there are exceptions, but
yeah,
it's a testosterone type.
Yes, and it happens a lot still to this day. Although there's a lot of men that are not like that anymore, but there's still a lot of men that like to be.
It's an alpha male trait.
It is.
To control and dominate to a certain extent. Okay.
And when you I don't see myself as an alpha female, but maybe that's why I am. And you've got that clash of alpha male versus alpha female. And it's hard because somehow the men a lot of times made me feel less important. And I don't think my dad, no, it sounds weird because it's only the little things dad did and said that sometimes when you're younger, you understand it differently, I guess, but you translate it. Yeah.
But that's really interesting because that topic again, that it wasn't what he meant, but it was what you heard that mattered. It's how you translated it, and I think that a lot of people, like I know someone that went into therapy and said, I don't want to talk about my parents because my parents did the best job they could and I don't want to blame them for anything. And the reality is it's not about that, but it's about understanding how some of the things they may have said and done, you interpreted, and it's about you, not them, and how you interpret it may have not been healthy for your future growth, development, etc. But it's not their fault. It's
Absolutely,
all about you.
Yeah. But I think also it goes down to that back in those days, in my childhood, having the conversations with your mum and dad wasn't like a normal thing. Like
You weren't allowed to question or answer back.
I feel like parents now talk to their kids about everything, but we didn't have those conversations. And I think a lot of those things could have been sorted out if we just spoke about it. But we didn't.
Yeah.
And now I can't because they're dead.
Yeah.
Great.
No, we're not going back to regrets, people. It's all good. But it's really interesting and it's really good for your well-being to realise that it could be how you interpreted it and not what they meant.
Yeah, and I do. Yeah, and it's not just about how dad was with me. It's kind of watching him, what he was like with mum and my sister,
Yeah.
And it was that very alpha male sort of behaviour.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, might have been because you were alpha female that you struggled with, or it may have been, because I think this is quite common as well, that teenagers often struggle with the authority that comes from their parents, and that creates some conflict. And sometimes it's the mum, sometimes it's dad.
God knows. I'll ask at the next session.
Good news is we are not experts in any of this. So again, we make assumptions. Please don't take it as gospel. We have no idea.
Yeah, we're just talking about our experience, really, right? And that was mine. Going back to wellbeing, I'm getting my teeth done. Do you remember very, very beginning of us
You're going to
starting
be able
this?
to whistle again.
Yeah, hopefully.
When are you doing this?
So I paid the first instalment, which is ouch.
I know.
It's a lot of money, isn't it? But I am having those Invisalign, so I'm having my teeth straightened.
Oh my God.
But I tell you what, I will need a lot of wellness and well-being because this is going to be... No, you have to change your whole lifestyle for a year. Do you know what? Like, I didn't fucking know I can only eat 3 times a day once I have Invisalign.
So Vicky had this, right?
Right.
And I didn't notice her change her life. You just take them out and clean them.
No. Well, that's what I thought. But the doctor's saying to me, you really only should eat 3 times a day. That's the only time you take them out. And then clean your teeth, put them back in. If you're snacking in between, and then obviously have to take them out, clean the teeth, put them back, they take 90 minutes to activate. Oh. And I'm supposed to have them in for 22 hours. So, yeah. Wow. Baby, this is going to be hard. Maybe no vaping, no proper eating, no snacking.
Vaping?
Yeah. Probably no alcohol. Like, everybody stay away from me for a year.
Oh, yeah, don't. She's going to be miserable. Yeah. And also, you don't sound quite the same. There's a bit of a lisp. So I can't wait for the first pod. Because it's like having braces, right?
Are you joking?
No.
Oh, my God. So I'm going to be talking funny as well. What, worse than now?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, God, help me.
You wanted to do this for years. Do it.
I'm doing it. I've paid the first installment. So, oh, God, I can't pull out now.
No. It's an investment.
It's coming. It's been ordered from Colombia or somewhere.
Excellent.
I bet Molly can't wait. I feel for her already. I mean, she was already like last week. She was quite funny. She said, "When's your next step?"
What the hell was she asking?
When's my next therapy session?
As in, she thinks you needed one more frequent. Oh wow.
Yeah. No, just because I skipped one, I guess.
Right.
She feels like it's helping.
Well, that's great.
And she felt like I wasn't
helped enough that week.
She was like, "When's your next therapy session?" I'm like, "Why? Never mind."
Interesting.
Yeah, so God help her for the year I'm wearing Invisalign.
Oh, wow. When does it start?
Beginning of March we're going for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Next pod, a lisp.
Seriously?
No, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. It'll be fine.
It's only to start with. It's just when you get used to. It'll be fine. I honestly, Vicky's never looked back. She's really, really pleased. So, my well-being, I spoke about it. I love this whole lake swimming.
Oh, yeah.
And we went this week, and I go with this lovely neighbour of mine, who's also called Jo, so it gets confusing. Jo got in the water, and she was like, "Oh, do you not feel that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's freezing." Yes, I feel that. She's like, No, your downstairs bits. Do you not feel that? I'm like, not particularly more than my legs and arms. Everything's cold, but...
But not there.
Not particularly. Anyway, she was like, no, it's something. It's definitely a thing. I'm like, I'm not sure it is, Jo. I think you've just, maybe you should go see the doctor. Anyway, we got out and we're sitting around the fire, which is the nicest bit, with all and she turns to the person next to her and says, when you first get in, do you not get like a feeling down there that's really painful? And they were like, oh yeah, it's a known thing. It's called fanny daggers. Honestly... And I don't get fanny daggers, but that's normal when you get in cold water.
But you get no feelings down there?
No, I didn't say no feelings.
Oh, okay.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I mean, you feel your flaps flapping and...
No, I just... I'm not that old. They're all very pert and no flapping, let me tell you. But you get in the cold water and everything goes, ow, ooh, ah. But not like, I don't go, ouch, that's really hurting down there, if you know what I mean.
Do you know, now you mention it again, I feel like I've had that experience. Would you call it fanny daggers?
That's what they call it, fanny daggers. When did you have that experience?
Maybe when I once tried to go in cold water.
Maybe that's why you're so anti-cold water.
Maybe, because it must have been so painful that I just decided I never want to go.
Oh,
in.
you're making into this competition now, aren't you? You're like, mine's a more sensitive one than yours. It's better. I can feel.
It's all that cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus. Canny.
What did I...
Cannilingus.
What do you call it?
Cunnilingus. C-U.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You said canny with a C-A. Cun.
Cun. What?
Let's not go back
I'm
there.
sorry, but I just can't hear the difference. The amount of times Molly says to me, "You're saying this wrong," and she tells me how you should say it, or I should say it, and I say the same as her. She said, "No, cunnilingus."
There you go. You got it.
Right, thank you. I can learn English.
I had that experience when I was living in Germany, and I agree with you. You're saying the same. You're fine.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
absolutely
No,
fine.
no, I don't mind you taking a piss or teaching me. That's fine. I'd like to learn English. I've been here 25 years, so
about
it's
time, I
about
think.
bloody time.
So we were going to do other W's.
I have wanking.
Yeah,
But you didn't want to go there.
No, I think we've talked enough.
Okay.
When we were earlier talking about Amber's feedback, Vicky was in the kitchen and she turned at that point and said, "I now know why I don't listen to your pod." So another W word that's to do with the LGBTQIA plus community is WWW, the World Wildlife Fund. No, WLW,
That's us, baby.
Women Loving Women.
Women.
WLW.
Yeah.
There you go.
God, we love the women, don't we?
I didn't know that existed.
Did
but
you
There we
not?
go. No.
It's used a lot on social media. You just literally see WLW. Or like a lot of people in their description will have
WLW.
WLW, woman loving women.
Which basically means gay,
yeah.
lesbian, whatever you want to say.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
What about washed? Did you know the term washed?
No, and I don't think I need to, do I? What is
Well,
it?
no, washed is informal to describe feeling welcomed and wrapped in warmth, and it's often used in the queer community spaces.
I can't learn more gay terms.
You
This is
can. You're
washed.
not too old.
Did you say? I swear, like I feel like I'm walking around using all these terms these days, and sometimes I'm not even sure what they mean, and then I get them all confused. Like I really try, but there's a lot of terms as in washed.
It's good. It's
Good.
positive.
Washed,
Whereas
unwashed.
it's stinky.
Yeah.
Not good. Okay.
Okay, so that's good. I can try to remember that one.
So,
what
yeah.
else you got, darling?
Good question, Jana. Well, Winter Olympics, they're on at the moment. Are you interested?
I love Winter Olympics, and funny enough, I used to watch with Dad, especially ski jump. We loved watching it together. So, yeah, I love watching it when I can. Just reminds me of those good old days. But I haven't had time yet. But I will go back and rewatch some stuff.
Well, I was really surprised. I came down today to find Vicky watching the ski.
Slope jump,
It was some sort of jumping.
but it was the most
speciality.
important bit was that it was women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but incredible gymnasts basically that were half piking and railing and flipping backwards, upwards, roundwards. I didn't even know she was into the the Winter Olympics.
Oh yeah, no, I turned up and yeah,
She was watching.
She was watching it. It was great.
So it brings us on to another W,
What's that, darling?
winning.
Winning at life.
But my question to you is winning or taking part important?
Why are you even asking me this, Joe? How well do you know me?
Well, go on then.
I'm a shit loser. Of course, winning, taking part, yes, but winning.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And has that changed as you got older?
No.
Oh.
I like to win.
Right.
How many times have I come here and we play games and you know what a sore loser I am? Why? Why am I like this?
See, because for me, as I've got older, it's become so much less about winning and so much more about enjoying the time, being with people and having a laugh.
I don't care about... No, I'm joking.
Don't want to have a
No,
laugh. I want to
I
win.
just-
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like winning.
But you, like me, from young age, you were doing sports, right?
Right. And losing mostly
Ah,
because I went to
see?
Loughborough. No, I didn't lose until I went to Loughborough and then everybody else was better than me.
I see. I was like always doing so well at sports.
Right. So you're used to winning.
I guess so. So
You're
it's just
a winning
engraved
wanker.
as winning wanker. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I still have time to learn how to lose.
But it's hard because you never do.
No, well, I do. I do now. Now you get older. Of course, the youngsters beat you at things. I'm like, ugh. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
So
fine.
that was on the list. And we wanted to talk a little bit about witches.
Yes, you did mention this, and you said something really interesting about witches, and I was not sure it's quite correct, but try again.
So my point being that I just think witches are lesbians that were born in the Middle Ages,
And I said that's a huge generalization.
which I think this pod has realised that's what I do, right? I find something and I go, oh, I associate that. That probably means they're gay or lesbian. And then I just make a general assumption that covers it.
Yeah.
And I'm probably wrong, but there must have been some in the Middle Ages, women that weren't prepared to just marry and settle down with a guy because they didn't find them attractive. And for that reason, they were chucked in the lake. And guess what? They didn't swim.
Or burned alive, yeah.
Oh, man. I would have been...
You would have been dead.
Well, no, let's be honest. I would have married whoever went past my door if it meant I wouldn't have to have been burnt. I'm such a...
Oh, really?
I'm a wimp. I would have just gone, yeah, right, fine.
So you would have been a shit witch.
And a shit wife. Yeah.
Yeah, witches. I don't know. How do I feel about witches? I don't know. Like, as a child, I just imagine them, these really ugly things with frizzy hair and a big mole on their nose with the one hair. And
Why are you looking at the spot I've got next to my nose? It's not a mole, it's a spot.
I did. Oh, there.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
sometimes
see
get a
it.
hair
Sorry,
out of it
not
too.
not. God, you turned into a witch, girl. Very very beautiful witch. For now, yeah. Don't know much about witches.
But don't you think, again, that is the topic, right? They were characterised to look like that when all they probably were women that were not prepared to conform and be part of this male patriotic society.
That's a very good point. Maybe, yeah. I'm. Do you know? I'm going to look into that. We might never be able to find out whether that was true.
Well, no, you don't have to be
know.
true. You just turn it into the Joe's truth like I have.
I quite like the idea of
Right,
that.
let's do that then. That's
yeah,
true.
Yeah, all the witches were gay.
Very happy together at the bottom of the river.
So, but are people now going to say that all the lesbians are witches? Oh dear. We got to be careful what you say.
Be careful what you wish for.
Absolutely. I think we exhausted all our W's. If you don't want to talk about wanking, I'm just going to try again. No.
No, still don't want to talk about wanking.
Okay, can I just ask you one question about it?
You can ask. I don't have to answer.
No, you don't. No, don't worry. I'm not asking any. But do you? No. When you say wanking, does that only apply to men?
No, women can wank.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's what I thought. But someone mentioned it in a different way that for women, you normally talk masturbating.
But it's the same word. As in,
It is. I'm just asking
men
as
can
a
masturbate,
foreigner.
women can masturbate.
Yeah.
Women can wank. Men can wank.
Yeah.
In my
'Cause
opinion.
I was just worried that I've been using it wrong, but it's okay if I say I've been wanking.
Who are you saying that to?
Well, I don't know, but
I mean, I don't know if that is okay, Jana. You shouldn't. I personally, in polite society, we tend not to talk about wanking.
do you know? Do you come to work and I go, "Have you had a wank today?"
No.
No, I don't.
Good. Phew. No, it's never a work conversation. Never should be. Never will be.
Fabulous.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. But same word for women, men, doesn't matter. Wanking, masturbating, all the same, yeah?
Well, that's how I feel about it. I mean,
Okay.
again, say it with confidence and it's true.
Oh, brilliant.
Right, now, we wanted to do the news. Right, Jana, give me that thing.
The thing.
Jingle. And now for the gay news. Olivia Colman, fabulous actress that we all love,
Love her.
has revealed she never felt comfortable with rigid gender roles and doesn't spend an awful lot of time with people who are staunchly heterosexual. In fact, in the article, she goes on to say she's always described herself as a gay man. And her husband says, yeah, I get that. It's interesting, isn't it?
I've always loved Olivia Colman. No, I've not seen her in many movies. I've seen her in The Favourite, which I loved. Have you seen it?
No.
Really, really awesome. She's absolutely fabulous in there. And I mostly just see her on a lot of TV programs that she's invited as a guest and stuff. And just love listening to her talking. Always liked her, and now I love her even more.
Well,
Yeah.
she was also the mum in that fantastic series with the two boys that fall in love. And it was it's first of its kind in lots of ways.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Isaac loves it.
Yeah,
God,
oh, we are rubbish at this.
this is so rubbish. What is it called? And I can't even find it on the Kissing a Boy. No.
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 Oh my
I
God.
hate
I've
being a
watched it.
middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Isaac.
Asking what is that series with Charlie in?
Heartstopper.
Heartstopper. She's the mum in Heartstopper as well.
Molly's here.
Molly's here. Oh, she's ready to pick you up. Right, we must hurry up.
Isaac talking to?
Oh, cool. So that's brilliant news, because I love it when such incredible role models, and when she did her acceptance speech at the Oscars, she was so humble and so incredible. She just gets it, right? It's a spectrum. Everybody's somewhere on that spectrum, and she will openly admit that she's somewhere on that spectrum too.
Love her. Have her in my community any day.
Right.
Welcome, Olivia.
Welcome, Olivia. Also, and I think this is going to be a bit fun to watch, there is a new series which is going very mainstream called Heated Rivalry. Now, I watched the trailer to this.
Nice.
It is about ice hockey. Two men who are in competing teams, and they're both at the top of their game. I mean, I know I'm a gay woman, but I can appreciate when someone is totally ripped and they are in the closet but having a relationship sort of on and off over many years as they compete against each other.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be fun. So check that out, people, although it is only on Sky, so it may have to wait a few years till you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Other things that were happening: Scottish Labour commit to prison restrictions for trans women. Again, this is this topic where you get one or two that abuse it, and then you basically decide that you throw the whole thing out, and there will be trans females that will now have to go to a male prison.
Seriously.
I know.
That is so dangerous. Do they realise what they're doing? How dangerous it is for these women?
Right. And this is about civil rights. I appreciate when you go to prison that you may have committed a crime, but again, not everybody in prison has committed crimes, and they're civil rights people, dignity. Anyway.
Disgusting. I mean, they're going to have blood on their hands.
Right, literally.
Yeah.
Literally. Florida has halted proposed cuts to HIV medication, so that's great news to the relief of the LGBTQ plus community.
Brilliant. That's a good. Yeah. I mean, how amazing at HIV you can now
Live with it normally.
Absolutely.
Like you have colds.
Yeah. Recently went to see the Live Aid musical, which was absolutely brilliant, and obviously makes me think of Freddie Mercury
course,
so
yeah.
much, and what a legend he was, and he would have been saved if he lived these days, wouldn't he? With his HIV. Just sad.
Sad, so sad. But another thing to be aware of on good news is the headliners for Brighton Pride have been announced, which is Diana Ross and Raya, which will be awesome. I love both of those, so maybe I'll even get there this year.
Wow. I actually would like to go to Brighton Pride, because I haven't been for years. And we go to Southampton, and we will go again this year. But I think I'd like to see Brighton again.
Oh, it's huge. It's really next to London. I think it's the second. Oh, Manchester.
I was going to say Brighton's not next to London, but you know.
No, as in next to London, it's one of the biggest. Anyway, but then a couple of bad things to also complete the news. They have now found on research that fundraising for major LGBTQ plus charities like Stonewall have fallen sharply. And they think it's all related to some of the political backlash and the global anti sort of diversity and inclusion.
Most likely, yeah. So, yes, people, if you can, put your
Hands in your
pockets.
The final one I thought we should touch on is, yet again, Brazil has recorded the highest number of murders of trans people globally. And, you know, we take for granted in this part of the world a lot of safety. I mean, I don't think it's the same for the trans community.
That's crazy. I don't understand, because Brazil is such a beautiful, colourful, flamboyant country.
That's a huge community.
But it also does have parts of the country. I mean, it's huge. Brazil is absolutely enormous. So it doesn't actually surprise me that anything they're going to measure, like, it's going to be more off in Brazil, because it's just so big.
But I think there's a lot of hate crime.
There is,
like,
a lot of
more
hate
so
crime,
than you would. Not just I think if you did it per capita, it would still be higher. I don't think it's just absolute numbers. Anyway, on that sad note, but
You're going to finish with some good news, darling? Or just with a joke that is pretty...
well, interesting. There's a landmark study that suggests trans women may not have an inherent athletic advantage. So adding to the ongoing debate about politics and sport and trans. But anyway,
Interesting.
yeah. Oh, and then the Premier League, there was a match recently which was taunted by homophobic slurs. I mean, that is just as to expect these days. It's so...
Disgusting behaviour, just seriously. Sort yourselves out, people. I think good news is that we just managed to get together and done another pod, right? I mean, this is the gay news of the gay news.
News of
Us.
news.
Yeah.
Right, end with a jingle.
With the... Oh, you joking me? Okay, ready?
Thank you very much. There it is. There it is. Right, so Jana, there was one other thing I wanted to ask you about. It's your birthday before we next pod. How are you feeling about that?
Great. Can't wait. Getting nearer 50. I'm so excited.
Oh, this is an open wound, people.
Yeah, it is. It's fine. I'm embracing it. It'll be fine. I'm fine. I'm not 50 yet, but...
You're not even anywhere near. You're like
47.
Oh my
Let's
God,
at
we've
least
got
stop it.
3
Let's
years
not-
of you dreading.
No.
This is the best it's ever felt
It's
like
fine.
for me.
I feel good. I feel happy. I can't wait. I'm excited, okay?
Okay, good. I think we all know she's very happy, okay? So, we will sing to Jana on the next pod. Tune in for that, you know you can't wait.
Brilliant.
So on that note, thank you for Wing with me.
No, darling, we're not finished.
Oh,
Jokes. That's a thing now.
No, we've got to do a joke. Okay.
Yes. Are you ready? Go on.
Right, my joke.
You promised, Simon,
I
you
did
will do
promise
better.
that I would do a joke. Right, so I told this joke when I was at the golf weekend.
Good luck,
which is
everybody.
predominantly a bunch of guys and me, and it got quite a rapturous reception. So I'm hoping we'll get the same here, although the audience is somewhat different. So picture the scene. You've got a groom getting ready for his wedding with his best man. And the best man turns to the groom and says, "Wow, why are you so happy?" And the groom says, "Because I've just had the best blowjob of my life and I'm marrying the woman that gave it to me." And then the camera spans to this gorgeous woman in her white wedding dress, and her bridesmaid is with her. And the bridesmaid says, "Why are you smiling so much?" And the bride says, "Because I've just given the last blowjob of my life." And honestly, these bunch of guys just pissed themselves laughing, and they're all married. So this is what my assumption was that I spoke about at the beginning of the pod as well. When you've been married a long time, sometimes, you don't go the extra mile. That's all I'm saying. Right, joke. Jana.
Look, it was a better joke than your previous, but it's still not gay. You just don't
no,
like doing
I
gay
know.
jokes.
Well, I don't know any, but Simon, I think you'll find that was a bit of blue for the boys. There we go. Or girls.
Well done. I'm going to save the day, but well done.
Okay,
nice
save
nice
the day,
joke.
Jana.
Save the day. This is a bit long though, so apologies. I'm going to have to read it because it'll just be better.
It's not the idea of a joke.
Is it not?
I
Okay, I
ad-lib
won't
line
read it.
everybody. Okay.
So here it comes. So there was this man who walked into a bar and says to the bartender, 10 shots of whiskey, please. The bartender says, "What's the matter?" The man says, "I found out my brother is gay and marrying my best friend." The next day, the same man comes in and orders 12 shots of whiskey. The bartender asks, I can't say that word, sorry. This joke is already shit.
Bartender. I love it.
The bartender says, "What's wrong this time?" The man says, "I found out that my son is gay." The next day, the same man comes in a bar and orders 15 shots of whiskey.
1-5 or 5-0?
1-5.
1-5, okay.
15. Then the bartender asks, "Does anyone in your family like women?" The man looks up and says, "Apparently, my wife does."
I knew that was coming. Do you know, I was like, his wife's going to be gay. Come on, get to that.
Oh my God, poor man,
Brilliant.
poor man. He's not getting a blow easy.
No blowy there. Do you know, you sent me after the last pod, no, it was Molly sent me. It was a picture because obviously we spoke about the fact that Molly was married when she met you. She sent me this picture, which was a woman standing next to a guy, and it says, who's then eyeing up this very nice woman, "Never let your husband get in the way of you finding your perfect woman."
Aww,
So
how
there you go.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, on
No,
that
she
note-
She didn't.
No, don't let anybody get in the way of you finding your perfect partner.
Absolutely.
Whatever that is, people.
Yeah, and
On that note,
don't let anybody get in the way of listening to this pod because
Yeah.
it has been amazing. Please send us feedback too.
Lez-Come-Together at gmail.com.
We will be very grateful.
And we will respond.
Yes.
Until next time, Jana, enjoy your travels. Oh, no, my
You
travels.
travel. Enjoy your travels, Jo.
Oh, will do.
Bye from Jana.
Bye from Jo. Bye.